Technicalities, which, oh, it's all right. You got it in your left toe. I ain't gonna smite you with that fire.
God, this is the blue letter definition for mark, and the word there is charagma. It says a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamp on the forehead of the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist.
God, the badge of the followers of the Antichrist, which
is many Antichrists. You know?
But that's just showing who's, when you take that, that's going to show whose side you're on. That's showing you with Esau, that you with the system of the beast, you with Rome, you with America. All right, you're against the Lord. What's up, man?
I mean, I was gonna say, you use the microchip as a badge when you go in and out of work. That should be another indication. Just be more technical of what the mark of the beast is. Just something small.
The mark branded upon horses, a thing carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous images, which that part is pretty much going off. But as you can see, it's pretty much a brand. Now, how does Esau brand their cattle? You know, by way of implementing, you know, the chip. You know, they look at us as cattle. They look at us as slaves. You know, which can you grab because I mentioned it earlier, the one in Exodus 21 and 6.
Just real quick.
Start at 4.
I was just about to go there.
When they plug people with the chip, it's the syringe. It actually cuts into the flesh, and when they pull it out, it makes them bleed. So it's an incision. It's not something that's just slapped on you. All right. It's not a mindset. When you get into a mindset, you don't suddenly start fucking bleeding from a scar. All right. They actually force it in you. They cut a hole through the flesh. It's usually, they say it's usually in between the index finger and the thumb. So when you're moving your finger around, it ain't gonna slide around nowhere. They said it's just deep enough to where it's not gonna go nowhere.
Exodus 21 and 4. If a master has given him a wife, and she hath borne him sons and daughters, the wife and the children shall be their be her masters, and he shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife and my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him unto the church, unto the judges, and he shall also bring him to the door, or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an arm, and he shall serve him forever.
That's a cutting in the flesh, get bored through the ear. So basically it's saying that there's a servant and he's pleased to stay with his master. The thing that the master would do, he would put something through his earring, to symbolize that I own him. He's with me now. The same way the mark of the beast is. When you take that, you're saying, oh, I'm a servant of Esau. I'm a servant of the system of the beast. I'm a servant of America. I'm a servant of the wicked. What you guys say something?
That's over there.
No, that was it.
Okay, well, this is from the Theological Dictionary of New Testament, Volume 9. And this is speaking about charagma. You know, this is the earliest use of the word charagma outside of the Bible. You know, in the Greek. And when you read it, it says charagma is an engraved, etched, branded, or inscribed mark or sign. Closest to the original sense, karaso. It says, if that's how you pronounce it, Salakia, I'm not that good with the Greek. It says, is the earliest example. It says where charagma denotes the bite. It says where charagma denotes the bite of a snake. So the earliest use of charagma outside of the Bible, the word charagma means the bite of a snake or the bite of a serpent.
Well, that's what
you know, when Esau is a snake, you know.
Yeah, that's what it symbolically is. You getting bit.
You getting bit by the serpent, by the dragon.
Old, Get that real quick right now.
Leviticus 21 and 4. He shall not defile himself, being a chief among his people, to profane himself.
Now, this is just something out of law real quick. Grabbing it to prove how, another way, showing how you're not supposed to be, how you're not supposed to get the mark of the beast.
They shall not make any baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off any corners of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh. All right, like how the heathens, they be over in Africa, they be scarring themselves, doing all that weird shit. But then also, you're not supposed to get the chip. That's a literal cut you got to do to get in your flesh. They burrow in. All right, that's the same. That's some of the same techniques that them Hawaiian use. And they be getting them permanent tattoos and them Hamites. They literally take a needle and they'll stab in. They take the skin and fold it, and twist it and shit, and set it back down, and it's stuck like that forever. And that's what's gonna happen to those that get the mark of the beast. You're gonna be destroyed. You're not gonna be able to do it. It don't matter if you take it out. You want to play with it, you're going to put it in for 5 minutes and then take it out. I'm going to see if I'm going to get destroyed or not.
Why would you praise the Most High like that? Hey, it says that in Matthew's the 4th chapter. You know, Yahushua said out of his mouth, he said, "Thou shalt not tempt the Most High." You know, it is written, "Thou shalt not tempt the Most High."
You know what? I take that back. I recommend for some of you scoffers and scorners to do that. All right, I give you some money. If you can pull it off, if you get the chip, you don't get destroyed. I'll throw you some bucks.
Hey, you know, that's like putting them in the trick bag anyway, because there ain't gonna be no damn money. You know?
we gonna see if they do it. I want to see if you can get the chip and live.
Kinda, I was just gonna read through and go down to the
Not yet. You got some right now?
This is Revelations. This is Revelations 13 and 17. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark of the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." It says, "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of man, and his number is 666. And one notable thing that stands out in this scripture to me is it says, "Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast." You know, you got a bunch of people thinking that the mark of the beast is having 666 branded on your forehead. You know, or having a 6 branded on the back of your neck, like the movie Damien. You know. That's not the mark of the beast. You know, the mark of the beast is what we're describing right now. You know, and a lot of people can't get it. They're like, okay, well, if the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, well, why would they allow it to be that obvious? You know, but that's how the devil operates. The devil operates. He'll tell you, okay, well, if you like the same way that he did Eve in the Garden of Eden, you know, which we mentioned earlier. He'll say, "You shall not surely die." You're gonna die, cause
yeah, that's retarded.
Yeah, the Lord told Adam not to eat of the tree in the midst of the garden, and he related it to his wife. And Satan came and tempted, you know, the woman, and caused the woman to go off, and then she came and messed up her husband, you know, and caused him to err. But what did Satan say to her? He said, you shall eat thereof, but you shall not surely die. So hey, no, you're gonna die, but you ain't gonna die right now. You know, and that's pretty much how the devil operates. So yeah, he'll allow it to be known that this is a RFID chip. You know, we're pushing out the vibration of it being the mark of the beast. You know, Satan knows that these elites know that this is the mark of the beast according to the Bible, man. But they still, in that same instance, don't believe that they're gonna be destroyed. You know, they think that they can outwit the Most High. But it ain't no outwitting the Most High. You know. So it says, "Let him that have wisdom count the number of the beast." Well, when you count the number of the beast, you get into looking into those words of 666, Kaisai stigma. When you look up the word stigma actually means to impale the flesh. You know.
Got it right there.
Yeah. This is Galatians 6 and 16. It says, And as many as walk according to this rule, Salaki, no, that's not the one. This is Galatians 6 and 17. It says, from henceforth, let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of the Lord Yahweh Shai.
Oh, you get that?
Yeah, and what marks did Yahweh Shai have inside of him, and how are they placed there? You know, those marks that he's talking about are the marks that were put inside Yahweh Shai by way of him being nailed to the cross. So when they nailed Yahweh Shai to the cross, they took a stake and they drove it through his hand. Well, that's the same way that they put the RFID chip inside you. And just to prove it, the word for marked inside of Galatians 6 and 17 is the word stigma.
So and it's the same one. It's proven that it's going to be something that they're going to try to plug you and stick in you. And so it's another cut to that. To people saying it's a mindset. Oh, it's believing in Christianity. Oh, it's belief. Oh, there's those one people, I forgot who it was, but it's saying being with Edomite women. All right, I forgot who said that. If anybody remembers that, who it was, that said getting with white women is marked as beast. That's just silly. It was him. That's silly. All right, you can't. She's not gonna plug you with her body. All right, it just don't make sense. This is the only thing that could be the mark of the beast, which it is, the RFID chip. That's why they push it. That's why when it becomes major, which it already is major, but when it's everywhere, all right, when you go to 7-Eleven, they gonna be like, they gonna have their scanner in their hand, chip, sir. You're gonna be like, what? A chip, sir? You scoff from like, oh, you know, you're not gonna know what to do. All right, and you're gonna take it, you're gonna be destined to that destruction.
This is Luke 9 and verse 24. Whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it.
Those people who think they're gonna get their life back when you get the chip, you're gonna realize, oh shit, man, I need to eat. Shit, I can't buy nothing. I can't, nigga. You know, niggas, man. I'm trying to get that fresh lineup. Niggas talking about, I gotta have a chip, fuck it, or that like that rapper. I want to see the
PlayStation
16. He said, I want to see the PlayStation 16. That's people who want to save their lives. They gonna lose it. And then on the other side, those who lose their life for Yahweh Bashim Shai, Lord willing, that's us right here. We're gonna gain it. We'll get it back in the kingdom. We're get it back when we see this place going down. If we're part of the elect, getting the spiritual powers, getting beamed up. All right, the whole rest of the show. You got more on that?
No, what I was just about to make a point is that once this chip does become mandatory, you should really be comforted, because really you're gonna see a whole bunch of businesses where they're gonna have to fold their clothes, because it's not going to be good, even for those who aren't wanting to be willingly accepted. You know, so you're gonna have people that you're gonna have Edomites that's not gonna want to take the microchip. You know, and they're gonna be fucked, because they're gonna not take the microchip, thinking that pertains to their salvation. But really, honestly, you should go ahead and take it.
They gonna be getting slapped in slavery.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
Okay, John 20 and 27. And then saith he to Thomas, reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands, and reach hither thy hands, and thrust it into my side. Be not faithless, but believing.
Because this is describing the marks that were put inside of Yahweh Shai. So they were put inside of him by his hands and his feet being impelled. Now this is going back to Galatians 6 and 17 and looking up the word mark. The word there is stigma. And the definition reads, a mark pricked in or branded upon the body. To ancient or Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their masters or commander, branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belonged to. And they were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the tokens of their gods. You know?
But it said they stamp themselves?
Yeah, it says that they prick or bore themselves through. You know, to stamp them, bore the name of the stamp of their master or commander branded or prick cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to.
Something physical.
So, hey, that chip is branding you or marking you. Your hand is being pricked. Any part of your body is being pricked to indicate that you belong to the Rothschild. That the Rothschild is your master.
This is what the prophets are doing. We're letting y'all know what's coming before this place gets destroyed. This is our job. So if we have to, we keep talking about this every damn week if we have to, right up to the come. All right, because we're the only ones warning the people. That's what's coming. This mark of the beast. If you get plugged with that, it's over. All right. You get yours. I know.
God, because hey, you're going to have Israelites that refuse to take the mark. And by them refusing to take the mark, because the scripture says in the book of Luke, it says that you're going to be delivered up before the magistrates and the judges. That's that when all hell break loose. Matter of fact, can I grab this preset real fast, Bubba Kashan? You know, because this helps show exactly what's going to be going on during that time. And the scripture says in 2nd Ezra that there's going to be a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, man. So this is our 2nd Ezra 16 and 70. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. It says they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire, because the chosen of the Lord, the elect, they're not going to take that chip. Rather it's to deliverance of Yahushua